Greetings, Light Tribe. Janine Palmer here. To do a video about vibration, okay, and perspective. So everyone is at a different vibrational level. Some are probably similar or the same. But sometimes in relationships, maybe at some point, we are more on a similar vibrational level. And however we go through our life experiences, because they affect us individually, whether we go through the same thing together, but it affects us differently, right? Or one or the other has it. In any case, it still affects everyone differently depending on how they process and release, what they do with that information. If it stays stuck, those feelings and emotions, okay? So when you go through things in life that are traumatic, or they just test you greatly, how you come out on the other side of that is going to change everything. It's going to change your perspective about life, the way you feel about things, how you prepare for other things that come along your path. Okay, so like sometimes years down the road, someone will say, oh, you're not the person I married. Yeah, hopefully not, really. We're not supposed to stay the same. Life tests us so we can grow and learn to overcome things, I suppose, to get stronger, to get wiser. Okay, and so the way we react 5, 10, 15, 20 years later to things is going to be different. And hopefully it's because we are wiser and we shouldn't be punished and persecuted because of that. So, and similarly, okay, let's say one person hasn't processed, and let's say they're numbing or hiding behind walls that they block and resist, or behind substance. Okay, so if you guys are even pretty close to being here, right? And then somebody drinks or takes drugs, then they're down here, and things just aren't quite working. So how long is that person supposed to put up with the dysfunction or the abusiveness that comes from this? So this person doesn't need to be punished because they're down here, but they're not going to be able to maintain a relationship from that lower vibrational level, okay? And because they're seeing things from different perspectives. So similarly, as you go through life events, right, someone learns to start letting go of their pain. So they're rising and they're looking at things from a different perspective, and they have knowledge now, and maybe they want to share that knowledge, okay? But maybe this person doesn't want to go up there because they're still stuck down here. Okay, so they don't understand it. They're not open to it. They don't want to hear it. Okay, so this person that's up here, that's done the work, their own inner work, to free themselves, okay, to let go of some pain and some resentment or whatever it is, and they're over here, but the person they love is down here. I mean, so do they have to keep going down to this more hellish state? That's the terminology I'm going to use. And how long can they stay down there when it just doesn't resonate with their soul anymore? You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, we can't be up here because this person doesn't want to come. So that's not going to work. It's not sustainable. People are going to grow apart, especially if there's no communication, people. Oh my God, especially if there's no communication. If one person tries to talk and the other person won't listen, okay, that just kills it. So if people can talk to each other and try to understand, we don't always understand, even though we're communicating, sometimes we don't always understand each other. So, but if we're trying to communicate, eventually we get there. But if we're not communicating, we're never going to get there. So this is just about different vibrational levels and different perspectives, because we all see life through a different lens, because the experiences affect us differently. Two people can be walking down the same path, they're not having the same experiences, they're not having the same thoughts, they're not reacting to those thoughts the same way. So that's just a different viewpoint about why some things grow apart. Peace.